are back!
We're hungry!
And we are by the banks of this beautiful little stream slash river along this lovely bridge on State Highway 17 on our way to the magnificent city of Palampur. Where Apollo Highway on my plate is determined to find some local Kangra cuisine which involves chicken because I'm missing chicken.
What Kangra is known for besides the chicken is its tea. In fact, Palampur is called the capital of tea in North India. It's clean, it's green, it's got lots of little homestays all over where you can go and stay.
Oh, homestays, which obviously means that it's not a big city, it is a small town.
When you drive down the 54 odd kilometers from Dharamshala to here where we are, which is Palampur, you'll see a lot of changes happening. A, you get lower, so you get warmer. B, the vegetation changes from pine trees to lots of stuff, lots of other greenery. And the third thing that you see a difference of is that from a place like McLeodganj and Dharamshala where there's lots of eateries, along the highway, State Highway 17, there is practically nothing. What you do find is slightly larger tea shops, which will have a few bags of packaged snack foods and some chai and some cookies.
They can also have local foods like rajma, curry, dal, chicken, etc. But they're kind of iffy. So we brought you to another one of those hidden treasures of ours, tucked away in Palampur, next to the Budla Tea Estate, with tea gardens in the back, is Norwood Greens. And this is it. But what I want to talk to you about right now is this. This is made delightfully. And the great thing about non-vegetarian food in Himachal is that it is packing a big punch at all times. They use a lot of ingredients. There's nothing really fancy about this chicken. It's got lots of curry pattas, believe it or not, which are tucked into it, which don't really make that much of a difference as you would imagine because they're put in right in the beginning and the chicken is sort of cooked with them. It's also got rice seeds, lots of them in there. And sarson seems to just go easy on the palate of all Himachal. So that is a truly nice chicken, eaten of course with rice. Excuse me, can you pass me some rice with your not dirty hand? Thank you.
Would you like some more of this long grain basmati rice?
No, it's beautiful rice actually. It's called basmati because it has a wonderful odor of bas. Gives it a very nice smell. And this one, unlike most of the rice you'll see along the coast or southern parts of India, is very long grained and almost delicate in comparison. Look at that. It's the Katrina Kaif of rices. Size 0, lean, willowsome.
Can't speak Hindi.
In fact, doesn't say much at all.
Okay. Cooking Pahadi food is very simple. You start with onion, lots of ginger, garlic, spices, throw in some haldi, throw in some rye, cook it, and it's done.
But what you may not get is this exotic looking green vegetable with sort of hair on it, and it's called the
Longru.
A flower by any other name. Longru. It makes me feel appetized already.
Longru is a seasonal vegetable which grows here and it doesn't get cultivated. It grows in the wild. You have to go out and get it at a specific time. And the closest you can come to it is it's sort of like a mix between a bhindi and a bean and a lot juicier than either of those. Another interesting thing on our table is this. You might know it as the kaddu, but here it's called the petha. The difference being that you can normally get sweet petha. Here it's definitely not sweet. In fact, it's quite spicy with a lot of rye, but they haven't overcooked it, so it's not squishy. It's actually slightly crunchy, and that makes a very interesting texture.
But what I really like over here is this, the mutton. And it's really unusual. Again, Pahadi mutton is done with a load of amchur, and the exciting part is it's got mint leaves in it. So it has this really fresh sort of flavor.
Basically, you can eat your food and not have to brush your teeth afterwards.
There you go.
Great.
Life is good. They've topped it up beautifully with rose petals, which are edible. Yes, it is true. Slivers of garlic and some curry patta on top. But the quintessential taste is that sourness and the freshness of the mint. I'm feeling all fresh and daisy-like.
Mint is not the only leaf around here. In fact, we're sitting right on the edge of a tea plantation. Lots and lots of tea, which probably guarantees that our evening is going to be nice.
Guarantee?
Guarantee.
Very good.
Guarantee. When you finish eating a meal, or even halfway through, you can have this another specialty of here. And this is meetha rice. It's got fennel, it's got cardamom, it's got little seeds of something. It has coconut flakes, and it's sweet.
Yeah, and I love the name. It's called Mithe Chaul. Nice and simple, done with a whole bunch of ghee and sugar in it, and it's cooked, and then after it's been cooked like normal rice has, all the stuff is added and then it's shoved into an oven to get that nice bake roast kind of thing going on it. It's very good.
It's amazing how many things they can do with rice. In fact, they love rice so much here that if you come here and you want roti, like we do very often, you have to specifically ask for it. Otherwise, ipso facto, you will just be served rice with all your sabzis.
Because it grows all around this region, harvested late, and really good rice, which is what this is. As the wind blows through our hair and leaves fall in our food, it's time to give you Rocky and Mayur's report card. Mayur, taste.
7.
7. Ambience.
9.
10.
Service?
8.
Agreed, 8. And value for money?
7.
I agree.
Keep in mind, if you come down this way and you want to eat this food, you'll have to be a resident at the Norwood Greens. Otherwise, you won't get any of it. Don't forget.
Welcome to our world. For you, bed tea is an indulgence. But on Apollo I Want My Plate, when we want tea, we come to a tea garden. When we want fruits, we go to orchards.
In fact, if we want tandoori chicken, it's a life-threatening experience.
And when we want fresh milk,
This one is about Kangra tea. Young Karan Singh Grewal is our tea specialist. Hi Karan, come on in. And he's walked up over here to tell us more about
Hi guys,
this tea.
how are you?
doing?
Good, not bad.
Karan.
Right, how are you?
I've been reading up about the Kangra tea board thing that they put out. Apparently tea cures everything from diabetes, cancer, heart attack, blood sugar. If you're amputated, your arm will grow back. And
Right. Well, the Kangra tea is a very special tea because it's a Chinese hybrid tea.
right.
Okay,
Right.
look at that, it's so beautiful. It's a Chinese hybrid tea. Now, Dr. Jameson, then in 1892, was the superintendent of the botanical gardens in Peshawar.
Right. So he's the
Right.
guy who said that this is perfect area for tea growth.
Yes, so he planted 9,000 acres of this Chinese hybrid tea.
It must have taken
in
him a very
Kangra.
long time.
Yeah,
I
all by
tried,
himself.
I tried planting half an acre. It took me at least 3 months. You imagine this man did 9,000.
He did 9,000, 100 years back.
100 years ago.
So this is a very special tea. Why this is special is because it cures your heart diseases.
Lovely.
It's an antioxidant.
Lovely.
It reduces weight.
Lovely.
It's low on caffeine, vitamins, minerals. It's a very rich tea. Well, the thing about Kangra tea as well is that you can have as many cups as you want to have.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have caffeine. Right?
And I believe if you have 650 ml of Kangra tea,
Right.
you will lose a lot of weight every day.
Why don't you try it out and let me know?
Let's do that.
And
Not that I have
Okay.
weight to lose. As it is, if I
Right.
lose any more weight, I'll disappear.
magnificent. I know. Lean physique like that.
This is hot boiling water, and when you see the bubbles and the steam coming out, that is when you put the Kangra tea leaves in the water.
How much?
For 1 cup, about good more than a teaspoon. Right. So now let it sit, let it breathe. Now the idea is that you don't have to cook these tea leaves because the magic is in the leaves. Right.
He's such an excitable young man. I love
Just
it.
tell me what.
Tell me more.
This Kangra tea, man, it is. You need to famous this tea because
Beautiful. Let me worship the bush and go on.
Right.
Kangra tea, I love you. Give me a kiss.
This is Apollo I Want My Plate's environment message. Keep your country green, make love to a tea bush.
He knows so much about tea. He's got a beautiful property here right in the tea gardens, and he's single. All you ladies out there who are looking for a suitable husband, Mr. Grewal over here is available.
Karan, with all these fantastic properties that Kangra tea seems to have, why is it that it's not as famous and it didn't make it to a hall of fame like the Darjeeling tea did?
The thing about Kangra tea is that it doesn't go very well with the Indian palate. Why? Because we don't add milk to it. We all are, every day we get up in the morning, we want to have chai, and our chai is tea
With milk.
with milk. But the Kangra tea suits the Western palate. lot of it is exported to European countries and Japan.
We are Western, we are from Punjab.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to pour some, I'm just going to strain. The idea is, guys, not to brew it for more than 2 minutes. You don't want to cook it, right?
Right.
Because as I said earlier, that the magic is in the leaves.
He knows so much about tea. He's got a beautiful property here right in the tea gardens, and he's single. All you ladies out there who are looking for a suitable husband, Mr. Grewal over here is available.
There you go.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
beautiful. Look, now look at that. It's a beautiful golden color. It's a royal, rich golden color. And when you smell it, look at the aromas. Yeah, yeah. It's woody, it's fresh. And it's all about these bushes. It's so fresh and it's all organic. Right? And if you taste it, it's got its own sweetness to it. It's very mellow.
Oh, it's sweet. It's
Smooth.
actually sweet.
Yeah.
Lovely. And it's not astringent like a lot of teas will go into your mouth and give you that kind of feeling. This one is kind of a kind of feeling. And while we're on the subject of tea, here's your Apollo Go the Distance question for today. Which is the most expensive tea that you can buy in India?
If you know the answer, log into our Facebook page and you could get a chance to be on the show and maybe even drink some tea. Maybe, just maybe. For now, the highway beckons. Look, there's the highway. It's beckoning. Another meal, another dhaba, another
Thank
day.
you.
See you, Karan.
Thank you.
Thanks for the tea.
Right.
That was really nice.
Happy journey.
Thank you.
I am borrowing the glass.
Yeah, right? Oh,
If you thought making tea is an art, making the pot the tea is served in is an art and craft. We're in the little village of Andretta, and over here is the Andretta pottery where we're standing. And here, Jugal Kishore and his partner Mini run this place as instructors, and you can come here to learn pottery and making pots and plates and pans and other things made out of clay.
Working with your hands is supposed to be very therapeutic and very relaxing. So if you have 3 months out of your life, pack your bags, come here to Andretta, which is sort of 40 minutes outside of Palampur on the way to Mandi. They have full facilities here. You can come and stay here and you can learn right from scratch. You can do a 3-month intensive course and become a master potter. Imagine how much money you will save in dinner wear.
Yes. And if you don't believe that, just ask Hari. Hari, Potter, please make something for us.
No.
Something attractive, something intricate and complex.
It's super difficult.
Sir, I want to show him how it's done. May I try my hand?
Of course.
Okay, lovely. And now watch how it's done. This is going to be easy. You start with clay, you dump it into a trough, you fill water in it. For a day to a week it's kept there, it's taken out, kneaded, thrown onto this, you make a pot out of it, take it out, put it in an oven, glaze it, heat it, then you pull it out, glaze it with colors, etc. Shove it in again, bring it out, voila, ready to eat, pot ready to go. How cool is that?
Would you like a partner for marketing and business development and of how easy pottery is and how good this is?
Thank you, sir.
Go on. This is going to be fun. Watch this.
I only charge food, no cost, no payment.
This has to be recorded for posterity. Rocky at pottery. What have you learned so far?
What I've learned so far is that most potters are thin, including young Hari over here, as is Jugal Kishore. I, on the other hand, am not suited to fit into this seat, but here I go. I feel like God shaping clay to make things out of it. So, first we wet our hands.
yes.
Then we wipe our face with the water.
Lovely.
It's a pot.
Okay.
It's not only pot. So like a baby, you have to hold it very gently, right? Like a mother, take care of the...
When's the bit where he feeds it and burps it?
Here's a tip for all you young mothers out there. Rotate your child round and round and round for a long time and then let him go. It's a lot of fun. So this is really easy, but I want to make this a little voluptuous. Like a surahi that you can have milkshake and cold coffee and all in.
So then you have to work from here
Okay.
to lift it from here.
I will lift it. Lift it from the
No,
bottom.
Try, no problem.
Statistically, people who work with their hands are the most sort of relaxed, soothed, non-stressed individuals like potters and break dancers.
Let me see your happy face. Let me see your happy face. Ah, nice. And let me get a picture of your
Natural pose, like I'm clay modeling.
Oh, fabulous. I have a picture of your masterpiece. Fantastic.
Let me see.
No, not with your yucky paws. Here, just wave your hand. No, over the screen.
Ooh, it changes.
Yes.
How cool is that? Oh, what a handsome man. What lovely hands. What a great pot. Sir, there's something magical about your place. Everything is looking better. Okay, maybe it's mildly retarded, but it's looking nice.
We're really enjoying this because there's food, but our complete crew is crying. The audio man is crying because every time a bus or a horn blows out there, he's upset. Every time a bus comes and blocks this, we go really dark. These guys are not happy. On the way from Palampur to Mandi, on National Highway 20 or National Highway 154 as it's now called, there aren't that many options to eat at across the road. But we're professionals, so we found a place. We're amazing.
We are in the town of Baijnath.
What?
Famous for its Shiv temple.
Huh?
2 or 3 dhabas around the bus stand.
No kidding.
And that's pretty much it. Let's eat and get out of here.
Okay, are we going that way? Ah.
This is the dhaba that Sri Tara Chandji built 50 years ago, the Punjabi dhaba. And the great part about it is, if you're sick and tired of all that peace and tranquil and quiet of the homestays on the mountains of Himachal, and you want chaos, noise, smoke, dirt and dust, come down to the towns of Himachal and eat in a dhaba next to the bus stand. Lovely, a bus is coming pulled up right in front. The fresh smoke is coming into my lungs. There is food on our table. Life is good.
We're really enjoying this because there's food, but our complete crew is crying. The audio man is crying because every time a bus or a horn blows out there, he's upset. Every time a bus comes and blocks this, we go really dark. These guys are not happy. But we've got food, so we're happy. Wow.
The Punjabi dhaba is probably the most highly recommended dhaba in the town of Baijnath. If you ask anyone, they'll say, go to the bus stand and eat at the Punjabi dhaba because the Himachalis love to sing out their praises.
The rajma, the dal and the bharta. The overriding taste is of chili and garam masala. They cook proper dhaba style. They basically have everything ready. And when you come and you order, you get lots of tel and tadka put in, and voila. So my mouth is on fire. And now Rocky's going to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying this. This is the classic definition of fast food. Sit down, comes to your table in 30 seconds, hot, it's fresh, and you're ready to go. The flavor though, could be a little better. There's nothing to write home about. It's very, very basic. And what makes it really edible is this onion and chili chutney, which is really fiery and really oniony. Apart from that, the curry is made with really soured yogurt. That hits the spot. Best item on the menu. The chicken, slightly underdone. The masalas haven't really blended in well, but it's edible, like chicken always is. The things that really stand out in this dhaba are the two brothers, Tajinder and Surinder, full of life and pep, serving hundreds. Okay, serving 12 very rapidly. And the fact that the food is always nice and hot. Okay, hot. Maybe not nice. It's time for Rocky and Mayur's report card. Mayur, taste.
5.
5. Ambience.
5.
3.
Service.
8.
Agreed, 8. And value for money?
9.
8. Okay, so the food's not really spectacular, But the fact that this place has been around for 50 years is a testament to the fact that good service, smiley, happy service and enthusiasm can sometimes make people ignore the fact that the food's palatable but not really nice.
Deep, sir, deep, very deep. We're going to head out now and try and get some fresh air. After being half choked to death, but not before we give you the food court.
Kangra tea, Kangra kukkad and even Kangra mutton. If you thought we were shooting in Kangra, well, you'd be right on the button.
I always knew how to cook, but I'm lag gayi meri lottery. I know how to make pots and pans because I've learned pottery. Can I get you a bowl to eat? Just
4 glazed orange and 1 little central cup glazed mauve.